I'd like to say a few words in English about Purim, Tanis Esther. Esther Malka said, Eli Loma Zavtoni, Rochek Mishuosi Divrei Shagosi. That's why it's an Indian to say Perek Chof Beis, Tehillim on Tanis Esther. Some says Indian to say the Purim also. I want to say 2 words about Megillat Esther. Why is it so much nogea to each and every Yid in the world? Our whole life is based on Hester Purim. Our whole life is based on Nister. We don't see why some children get married at the age of 21, some get married at the age of 41. Some don't get married at all. And why this girl learns in this seminary, and this girl is not accepted in this seminary, and this boy is not accepted in this yeshiva, and this boy can't ends meet, he can't finish the chodesh. Wherever he works, they kick him out, and he's not matzliach. Why? Our whole life is built on Hester Purim. Our whole life is built on the matzav where we can't see anything. Why HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us this life? It's a hard life, as we see. When a person is born, he comes into the world, which you cannot understand. Why is it like that? Why is it tzadik v'ra rosho v'tov? Why is it like that? Why some people are matzliach, some people are no matzliach, some people have a happy life, some people have a miserable life, some people have a hard life. Why is it so like this? We cannot understand Cheshbonos HaKadosh Baruch Hu at all, why our life is built on this matzav. But let's go through the beginning of Megillat Esther and the end of the Megillat Esther. It's 9 years from the beginning until the end. In the beginning of Megillat Esther, we see Achashverosh wanted to see it. He wanted Vashti to arrive. Why did he want Vashti to arrive? What's the kudo? What is the point? Why did Achashverosh want Vashti to arrive with only Keter Malchus and wearing nothing? What's the siba? What's the kudo over here? The kudo is, it's brought down, Vashti had a fight with Achashverosh, who is boss. Who is boss? Vashti says she's the queen. Have a look in Targum Sheni. And Achashverosh is Shoimer Susim, looks after the horses. And Achashverosh says he's king and his wife's worth nothing. He made the throne. After he made the throne, where did he make the throne? He made the throne in Shushan Abira. Why did he make the throne next to Shushan Abira? Who lived by Shushan Abira? The Medrash brings down, he wanted to sit on the throne of Shlomo Melech. He couldn't sit on the throne of Shlomo Melech, it was too heavy. He went up the stairs and he got hit by a lion and the tigers and the animals which were mechanically built in the throne. The Shlomo Melech, when he goes up the stairs, so one animal pushes his foot back, another one pushes his ankle, another one pushes his shoulder, another one pushes this, another one pushes that. And then he comes to the 7th stair. As he sits down, comes along with the lesher, takes the crown and puts it onto Shlomo Melech. That's how Shlomo Melech built his throne. He wanted to show Vashti that he's boss. He can sit on the chair, but he couldn't sit on the chair. So he made a typical chair twin, like sesames, like Siamese twins, exactly like the first chair, but he couldn't lift it up. He couldn't lift up the chair after he built it. He couldn't he couldn't find any crane which lifted up the chair to take it from that place into the place where was the parliament of Achashverosh. So he moved his parliament over to Shushan Habira. After he moved the parliament over to Shushan Habira, he had to bribe the people. If a guy works in the White House in Washington, D.C., and comes along a president that says, let's move the White House to Los Angeles, or to a different country, a different town in the USA, the people have tied us in. What are you talking about? You can't move everything over. I live in Baltimore, I live in Washington, I just have to go back out for 10 minutes, I'm ready in the White House, I'm ready in the Pentagon, and you have a dream of moving over the White House to some country which is 500 miles away, 1,000 miles away. He had to bribe the people. How did he bribe the people? He made a suda half a year to drink wine, to have a pub, to drink as much as you can. The goyim, Baruch Hashem, have got a chishuk of drinking. Kama sheyoteh, to drink as much as they can. Baruch Hashem. And the Indian is, and they drank as much as they could for half a year. Bayoim Ashri, Ketov Leva Melech Bayoim, the Medrash brings down. That's what Yom Kippur, that's what brings down the Rabbi Yonatan Avishim brings it down. Why? Because half a year started to Chodesh Nisan, finished Gimel Tishrei, Dalet, Hey, Vov, Zayin, Ches, Tes, Yud. Bayoim Ashri, Ketov Leva Melech Bayoim. Was Yom Kippurim told Vashti, come along with me, show everyone who is the king of the world. Achashverosh. And Vashti didn't arrive. No. Well, it makes no difference why she didn't arrive. She had a tail, she had a horn. But the ikka is that Vashti said, I'm boss, and not Achashverosh. Don't listen to Achashverosh that he made the throne. I'm not interested. I'm boss. Now Achashverosh drank wine, and he's burning mad. And he's burning, and he's red. Haman also comes along and says, well, of course you have to kill it straight away. So Achashverosh says, no, you can't kill it straight away. Because in those days, whoever dead against the king, or the human being, the normal person, in the town of the king was, that whoever goes against the people, there's like, you have like the White House, and then you have another, you have like the court, and the high court. Let's say a guy does a big avera to the country. So the Beit Mishpat, the courthouse, says he has to sit in jail for 5 years. And he goes to the high courts, and they said, no, he didn't really mean it. Let's cancel it to make it 1 year. And after 1 year, he doesn't sit in jail. He should sweep the roads, do something else, and they cancel the whole Indian. Haman or Rosh Hashanah, if someone goes against the king doesn't go to the high courts. The king alone can paskin that whoever does something against me, the king can kill him straight away. That's what Haman or Rosh Hashanah. That's what the taina of Haman or Rosh was. Whoever does something against the king can paskin to kill the person straight. 1, 2, 3. And Vashti did against Achashverosh. She didn't come, it's got nothing to do with the Medina. It's got nothing to do with the high courts. It's against Achashverosh. You have to kill her straight away. Achashverosh says, oh, wonderful idea. Let's kill Vashti 1, 2, 3. And they killed her. After the wine left his head, he asked everyone, where's my wife? You killed her. What do you mean I killed her? When did I kill her? Yeah, Haman tried to kill her. Maybe the Yidden side. No, the Yidden weren't there. Yidden were in Shul. With Yom Kippurim, all the Yidden weren't there. They're all in Shul. Haman Rosh Hashanah. So what do I do now? Well, you have to get a new queen. Who is the new queen? Esther Malka. That's what the Shlomo Alkabat says. That the king killed his wife because of his friend. And he killed his friend 9 years later because of his wife, a different wife, Esther Malka. 9 years later, when Haman Rosh was lying on the bed there, and the Melech goes outside, Achashverosh, to the garden, and he sees the Malachei Ashoris came in the Dmut of the children of Haman Rosh, and they told Achashverosh, yes, my father told us to cut down all the trees. Cut down all the trees in the garden, and cut down all the bushes. What do you mean? What do you mean? To cut down all the bushes? Why should you cut down all the bushes? So Reb Shlomo Brevta brings down. What do you mean? Since when do Malachei Ashoris say lies? Yes, because Odom Eitz HaSodeh. Each Yid is like a tree. He wanted to kill Am Yisrael b'Yom Echad because the Mordechai Yehudi didn't bow down to him. And who made the Meiser? Who saved Haman Rosho? If you look in the Medrash brings down, Mordechai Yehudi. Bekitzer, this Haman Rosho was lying on the bed with Esther Malka inside. And the king was outside in the garden, and the children, Malachei Ashoris, came with the children of Haman Rosho, cutting down all the bushes and all the trees. He couldn't stay outside in the garden. He decided to go inside, and he saw Haman Rosho lying on the bed of his wife. Chavoine comes along and says, Chavoine, who is Chavoine? Chavoine, he helped Haman Rosho to make Eitz Gavoy Chamishim the whole night. Eliyahu Novi came with Mut Chavoine Zochol Atoiv, and he told Achashverosh at Haman Orosho made Eitz Gavor Chamishim Abo, Litlit and Mordechai ale Eitz. And Mordechai, he's the one who saved the Melech from the poison of Bigson, Viseresh. He wanted the king. He wanted to kill Mordechai, kill him, hang him on the tree. They quickly, the Secret Service pulled Haman Orosho. They pulled him out. And they hang up Haman Orosho on the tree. And that's the end of the story. Lamai says that's not the end of the story. If Haman Orosho wouldn't have said 9 years ago to kill someone without going to the high courts, then they wouldn't have killed Vashti. Then Esther Malka wouldn't have come in. Then Mordechai Yehudi wouldn't have been there, and it would have been nothing. But B'schus and Haman Orosho said to kill Vashti 9 years before. If someone is pogeh in the Melech, you have to kill the person 1, 2, 3. Then you can see from here that whatever the person does is l'ro'otoi. Whatever a person does, it's for his good thing or for the bad thing. That's what you can see over here. Haman Orosho tried it to kill Esther, to kill Vashti 9 years ago. And 9 years later, if there wouldn't have been a chok like that, someone that goes against the king can kill the person 1, 2, 3. They wouldn't have killed Haman. They would have said, nah, Haman didn't lie in the bed. He fell on the bed. There was a piece of banana peel, and he fell on it. He tripped on it. No one's in the room there. What do you talk about? He lay in the queen, or you normal? You stam mamsi dvarim kaelu. He didn't lie in the bed, didn't do nothing. But here you can see klo azach. Whatever a person does, la'atzmoi, he does. If a person does good, Ribono Shel will do good to him. If a person does bad, chas v'sholom, it will come back on him. If a person echad b'peh v'echad b'lev, a person has to always be good, B'ezrat Hashem, with siyata d'shmaya, to help every single Yid in the world, to love every single Yid in the world, to be mechabed, kol echod ve'echod ba'olam. No one knows whether Yeshua will come. No one knows whether Hatzlocha will come. No one knows whether Simcha will come. No one knows nothing. We don't know. We go through the world like the fish goes through the pond behind. No one knows whether Reshet, where the thing will come to take the fish out. No one knows nothing. We are going through the world. Baruch Hashem, we daven, we learn, we eat, we sleep, we do mitzvahs, ma'asim tovim, we work, we do chesed, we stocker. All year round, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu helps us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes us. Al tira avdi Yaakov. I'll help you. I'll go with you. I'll be with you. The whole Megillah Esther is all Hester Ponim. It's Hester. We don't see what's going on over here. What happened here 9 years ago. 9 years later, they killed Vashti. Why did they kill Vashti? Have a look at the Gaon Vilna. The Indian it was because Achashverosh wanted to say he is Melech. He wanted to say the Kitzur Shlomo Melech. Have a look at the Sefer of Rav Brevte, explains it very, very well. And that's the same Indian 9 years later. The Haman lay on the bed of Esther Malka. But the Indian was to show Haman Orosho. He went against Achashverosh to kill Am Yehudi b'Yom Echad. He went against Am Yisrael, against Mordechai to kill Am Yehudi b'Yom Echad. In the end, the gallows he made, he got hung up on the whole gallows he made for the other person. Was here we see whatever a person does, la'atzmoi hu oseh. He does good, he'll get it better, it will be well. Our bracha is, our bakosha is to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that the nisim, which was in those days, HaKadosh Baruch Hu should do nisim to us also. Bayom emaheim bazman hazeh, we see the whole world is against us. Call Am Yehudi, the ganze Welt, we can't understand it. We hear Bayom emaheim bazman hazeh, just like it was in the time of Mordechai Yehudi and Esther Malka. Also this generation, Echod, we see Tzadik Varaloi, Rosho v'Toivloi. Why is it like that? What's the siba? What's the reason? We don't understand nothing what goes on in the world. We are like in the air, but HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in charge of us. Ribono Ilomim. Eli, Eli, loma zavtoni, Esther Malka, tiny to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, why did you leave me, HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Each and every Jew is going with him with a bag on his back, with his problems. Our bakos is to HaKadosh Baruch Hu to take us out of the golus, to help us, to help in every single Yid. We should all be helped with children, to marry off the children, to have nachas from the children and the grandchildren, and we should all be zercha sein to live arichos yomim v'shonim, to see with their simchas, be'ezat Hashem, to see the simcha gdoilo of the gula shleimo b'shriach tzidkenu, and we should all be zercha sein be'ezat Hashem, to dance in the simcha of every other Yid also, and the HaKadosh Baruch Hu sees that we are together, we're united. That's the time to bring the gula shleimo be'ezat Hashem. This generation, so much source all around the world and in Eretz Yisrael. So many people got killed, and so many people are wounded, and so many people are chatufim. We don't know where they are. They grabbed them and they took them. We don't know if they're alive, if they're not alive. Our bakos is to Hashem. Eli, Eli, loma zavtoni. Kodesh Baruch Hu, be with us, help us, take us out of the golus, and be joined to every single Yid in the world. If you have Hanor for my shiurim, Be'ezat Hashem, please subscribe and please press the like on the film, Be'ezat Hashem, in order to to make the film go out to the whole world, in order to be mekarev kol Yehudi ba'olam tachas kanfei Shechina. We have a wonderful Shabbos p'zachor, Be'ezat Hashem, timchet zecher molek. We have a lovely Purim, Be'ezat Hashem. We should all be zercha sein, Be'ezat Hashem, to have simchas, nachas, and siyata d'shmaya, keim chayenu voich yomenu. We should all be zercha sein to have this in the voice. Bayom emehem, bazman hazeh, we'll all be zercha to be kabel, p'lem b'shech tzidkenu, mitoy rachamim chasodim, gdoilim u'morubim, b'imhero v'yomenu, omen v'omen.